Hello and welcome to The Plays the Thing. My name's Matt, and in today's video we are going to do a playthrough of book 2 of Paperback Adventures with Ex Machina as our character. I've got a cup of chamomile tea and I'm ready to play. So I've played this before. If you want to see me playing the first book, then the video link will be here. And I explain how it plays there, so I won't be explaining as much in this one. We are playing against the book 2 lackey, the drowsy giant, so our enemy val is 0. So the drowsy giant is going to deal damage and gain boons. Sleepy swat, and then he's going to keep napping, so 1 block, he'll block 2, then remove up to 2 hexes from himself and gain 6 boons, and then he will do another sleepy swat and he'll deal 4 damage and gain 3 boons, so he's gaining a lot of boons. Volatile, when I am stunned, instead my action becomes I deal 5 damage for that turn. I still start on my first action on stage 2. In stage 2, I will have armor, so we're going to have to do a lot of attacking. I'm sure there will be a way. I'm not going to look at the other side of the card yet. Anyway, so let's begin. I now have my alien skull, so at the end of each turn, if an enemy has 3 or less hexes, I give them a hex. So hopefully that will be good because I need to use my laser eyes quite a lot. So we draw the 4 cards, and so he's going to deal 4 damage. So what can we do here? We can do sane, but we will take some damage for that, or we could protect with sane, and we would protect ourselves from all his damage and gain a crown and give him a hex. And keep napping, we can attack on that. And we probably will have some better attack cards because none of these, well, that's a 2 actually, but we're going to keep that one, so that's good. Yeah, so let's do sane as our word. And we will, well, oh, sorry, I haven't returned. I was just playing this, so I didn't return our energy. So we can't use any items. The top card, gain 1 boon and give 1 burden at 1 hex. I think they use burdens in Lands of Galzir. Maybe that's why I'm saying burdens, because I played that so much. So we've done that. Then we gain, it's our 4 defense. No damage to the enemy. They will do their turn. I deal 4 damage, so that goes for nothing, and I get 3 boons. And then we fatigue our E, and we get 1 energy because of our wild card not being used. They go into discard. And now he will block 2 and remove up to 2 burdens from me and gain 6 boons. Oh, and alien skull at the end of each turn. If the enemy has 3 or less burdens, give hexes, give 1. So he actually has 2. I'd really love to get these 2 hexes on him because that will be up to 4 and then down to 2 would be good. O is the enemy val. We want to do some damage though, really. Rot. Glot. Is glot a word? Glot. Let me check. Polyglot, yes, is having knowledge of or using a number of languages. Polyglot, for example. So I will do this. I will can I use any items? I could use my laser eyes now, couldn't I? He's going to get rid of 2 anyway. So let's use my laser eyes. Let's spend the 1. And we'll use laser eyes. So spend 2 and I do 2 damage. And that's all we can use. So our top card is you lose 1 HP and gain 2 boons. So we're now up to 4 boons, which is good. And then we gain 1, 2, 3, 4 attack and 1 energy. And we do our damage, so that's 4 damage, so 18 down to 14. And then he does his attack, so... Oh, sorry. He has 2 blocks, so down to 16. Remove up to 2 hexes and gain 6, so it's up to 9 boons. And then we will fatigue. So the G goes away, the L goes back, these go into our discard, and we get 1 energy from our unused wild card. And we get 1 hex from our alien skull. And we advance the enemy action, so it's dealing 4 damage and getting 3 boons. And we will draw 1, 2, 3. Four cards. Right. So 4 damage. We've got 2 energy. Owl we could use. Oh. 2 energy. I think dowel is a word, isn't it? Dowel. Yes, wooden dowels, pieces of wood, cylindrical pieces of wood. So if we did this, we move a card from our fatigue pile to our discard pile. And so that would be 3 attack. And we could do 1 there. But if we do owl, I just want to have the O at the start. I don't think we can do that. So owl, low. Or wood. Wood. What's best to do? I wish we could get this at this end. Do? I mean, do could work actually. Why don't we do that? So we will do. And do, we can use items. We've got 2. But we won't do that. So, top card, lose 1 HP and gain 4 attack. And then we gain, so we get 4 attack from the card. And then we have 3 defense and no energy. And we damage the enemy, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they perform their action, so they deal 4 damage, but we have 3 defense, so it's just 1. And they gain... Oh. My mistake. So that's 4 down to 12. And then they deal 4 damage, but it's 1, so I'm 17. And no energy, and we fatigue our card, and the rest go into discard, and we get 1 energy from our wild card that we didn't use, and we advance the enemy action. And now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we could do some damage here. We could do this. Rains. Rains, yes, that would be good. So rains, we will do that. We can use items. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we will use our rocket punch, which is 3 energy. It gives 2 attack and 2 defense. So the top card is give 2 hexes. And our attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we do 9 damage, so they are down to 3 health. And we get 3 energy. And no defense. So we've damaged the enemy. They perform their action. We deal 4 damage, but we have 2 defense from our rocket punch. So it's 2 damage. And they gain 3, 1, 2, 3 boons. Oh, there we go. And that's their attack. We need to kill them on this next turn. So we fatigue R, goes away, and these go back. We don't get that extra energy this time. And we've discarded and we advance the enemy action. And then we draw up to 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just need to do 3 damage. They are going to attack for 5, and like normal, when they are stunned, when I am stunned, instead my action becomes I deal 5 damage for that turn. Right, so we need to do 3 damage. We can do Tad. Lad. Yes, let's do Lad. Just thinking about what I could use. So I could use plot armor this time. So that is for 3 energy. Each letter in your word adds an additional shield this turn. We do need to shield that 5 attack that is going to happen. But what we could do is we could do lads. I don't think we'll use our laser eyes, which is at 3, because we're going to stop it being taken away this time. So if we use lads, we can get 4 defense from plot armor and do the stun. Yeah, let's do that. So, use items. We will use plot armor, which is 3. Each letter in your word adds an additional defense this turn. So we have 4 defense. And that's everything we can use. Then the top card, Metal Shell, gain 1 boon. And Metal Shell, if the bottom card is a consonant, bottom cards can be wild, and this is an S, so we gain 1 boon, so up to 5. And then we have 3 attack and 2 energy and 4 defense from plot armor. So we do 3 attack and they are down to 0. So they would be stunned. They are stunned, but they also have 5 attack and we defend from 4, so we lose 1. And then they will turn over. Oh, they are just attacking. Wow. Yeah. So I'll talk about them in a second. We fatigue, so we fatigue L. These go into our discard. So now they have 8. Oh, I moved that, the wrong one again. So they have 8 health and 12 armor. So now every boon on me prevents 1 damage from an attack and is then removed. Volatile when I'm stunned instead. We've done that already. It's the deal 5 damage for that turn. So yes, so we are just drawing up to 4. So 1, 2, 3. 4. So they're dealing 8 damage each turn. We could use this. Won't. But I think we need to do metal shell would be good. Um, 8 damage. Wow. So we could do something like went. Or wasn't. I'm going to say that's a word. So if we do wasn't, then if we oh, you know what? I should have been doing this, shouldn't I? Darn it. Forgotten my alien shell. It would have gone up. Okay, so in which case I'm going to spend 1 energy to do laser eyes, which takes 4 off the hexes, and I do 7 damage. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're down to 5 armor. And then that's annoying because I would have done that a turn before, because I've forgotten that quite a few times, I think. Anyway, it's my own fault. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armor and 2 energy. And I also have, because of this, I have 4 attack. So I will attack for 4, so their armor is down to 1. And then they are going to attack for 8, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense. So I get hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this card goes out, and that goes back. They go into discard, and he would move along, but he doesn't. So we draw up to 4. 1, 2. 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wand. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just thinking about this power because I don't really want to use it. You know what? It's fine. It won't do anything because I will only be drawing 4 cards next turn anyway. But I will do this. So we can use items. So I'm going to spend 3 energy. Actually, I'm going to use plot armor. So each letter in your words adds an additional defense. So we have 4 defense. And I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack and getting 1 energy. So we do 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energy. And then they attack. So they deal 8 damage, but we have 4 defense from our plot armor. So we only get hit for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're down to 7. And this gets fatigued and we discard, but we have only 4 cards left. But he only has 3 life, so that's fine. So we will play Sand. And oh, and I forgot Alien Skull again. So it would have gone up to 1. I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to have to put that somewhere to remember it. So we'll use Laser Eyes. So we will spend our 1 and do 1 damage. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack and 2 energy. And shields down. So we give 2. This won't matter, but 2 hexes. And they would have 10 attack. But we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. So they go to 0. So we have beaten the Drowsy Giant, although that was quite hard. Not going to lie, it was quite hard. So we did it. And let's see now, whatever gives us the most life. No life from them. No life from them. Draw 3 cards and choose 1 to replace a card in your deck. No health. Wow. So this one is draw a card from the library to replace a card in your deck. Gain 2 boons. Draw 2 items and choose 1 to keep. Draw 2 cards from the penalty deck and add them to your deck. I'll talk about the penalty deck if we ever get to it. And this one is draw 3 cards from the library and choose 1 to replace a card in your deck. Draw a random MacGuffin, choose a side. I'm going to do this because I don't want penalties. I'm down to 7 health, which is bad news. So, you stay your killing blow and explain to the giant why you woke him up. To help you find the magical item you seek, he shares a riddle. Scraps of trees, scrapes on rocks, mud and dirt, lots of squawks. Realizing the answer, you start your search amidst the mountain peaks. So 3 cards from the library. And we choose one to replace a card in our deck. This Y is quite interesting. This J, lose 3 HP and gain 8 attack. I mean, great, but I don't have HP to do that. Compare defense and energy in your word, which icon you have less of, make it equal to the value. Or Y is shields down 2, which gives hexes. And it's a swap of attack and defense, which would be really useful. So the question is, what card do I want to replace? Not my vowels. Not my S, I don't think. Or my D. W, maybe? I like that one. T, L. Metal Shell could go because we've got 5 boons. Give 2, I don't want to lose 1 HP and gain 2. That's a good... So I think it's between these two, W and L. I think L is quite a useful word. I think I'm going to get rid of the W and take the Y. And these two can go shuffle back into this deck. And then we get another MacGuffin. So it's a random MacGuffin. So we'll just take the one from the bottom. And then these have 2 sides, so we get to choose which side we're going to take. So lightning rod, whenever you take any amount of damage or lose any amount of HP, the enemy loses HP. Okay. And that is the lightning rod, yeah. Or conductor's cap, you may retain 1 card in your hand, not in your word, at the end of each turn. Well, that is quite useful because if we retain a card, we still draw 4 cards up. So it means we can do a bigger word potentially. So I think we will keep that as conductor's cap. And that's the drowsy giant done. No life though, so this could be very risky because we are very low on life. So now also we can buy things from the shop and we have 5 boons. This MacGuffin is when you gain this MacGuffin, draw 5 items from the item deck and choose 1 to keep. That could be useful. The other side is the first time each battle you would draw a card but have no cards to draw. You may draw any card from the fatigue pile instead. That's also useful. The family heirloom, every time you heal, the enemy loses that much HP. Or whenever you buy something from the shop, you heal 2. Ooh. The thing is, I'm only going to buy another thing, but that will get me 2 points. Do you know what? I'm going to get that one. So I spend 3. So I'm running out of space here. You can still see that there. So that gets automatically replaced from the bottom of the MacGuffin deck. And I can't buy a MacGuffin now, but whenever I buy anything from the shop, I heal 2. Now I can, once around, renew 1 line of things here. So I could renew 1 of these or 1 of these. This mini fridge is amazing. You heal 2 or give 2 hexes. If you have 3 or more boons, do both instead. So you know what? I'm going to buy that. And that costs 2. So we go back down to 0. It costs 4 to use it, but, you know. So I'm going to put that there. And because we bought that, we get 2 health from our plane tickets. And that item gets renewed. This alien skull, I'm going to have to put somewhere. I'm going to put this reboot switch there and put this mini fridge here. The alien skull. So this is the boss for this level. Cthulhu Polton Bulvet. And I'm going to put this alien skull. Where shall I do it? At the end of each turn. Maybe if I put it here in between. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, Cthulhu Polton Bulvet has no vowel. So we have no vowel card this time. Oh, that's good. So we just have our wild card. And he has 16 health. And we put those there. So I have no enemy vowel. If I ever have 7 or more boons, you lose the game. Okay. Oh, okay, so he gains 3 and 2 and then loses 4. Yeah, so he's going to go up and down. But obviously it would be good to stop him early gaining. So he's going to have 5 and he's go down to 1 and then he'll have... so if you could defeat him here, but defeating him in the last place would be good as well. Okay, so let's start. Don't think there's anything else we need to do. We should now have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we've still got 11 cards. And yeah, let's start. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I deal 3 damage and gain 3 boons. So if we use our wild card, we could do something like Leah's. Seal. Real. Reals? I don't think that's a word. Reals. Ah, basic monetary units of Brazil. There you go. Who would have thunk? I should know that, really. Anyway, so I'm going to take 3 damage. This is the only problem. I really want to get hexes on him, though. And I get lots of energy from it. I'm going to do it. So reels, I can't use any items. I will do my top card. So I give them 2 hexes. And then we gain, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack and 4 energy. And we damage the enemy, so we do 5 damage to them, so down to 11. It's a good start. And then they attack, so they deal 3 damage, which is terrifying, and gain 3 boons. And we fatigue R. And these go into our discard, and the alien skull happens. So we go up to 3 hexes. Excellent. And the enemy action advances. So they are blocking for 5 and getting 2 boons this time. So we draw 4. 1. Hold on. You may retain 1 card in your hand, not in your word. Reels. We used everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to have that as well. I'm going to put that there. You can't see it, I know, but. So 5 block. I might retain that card. Oh. Shields down though, that would give us more boons. Doughy. Don't need defense. Doughy. That's interesting. Doughy. The next one, I deal 15 damage. Which is really terrifying. Maybe I can stop them on that one. Okay, so Doughy we will use. We have 4 energy. Do we want to use anything? You heal 2 or give 2 hexes. If you have 3 or more boons, do both instead. I don't think I'm going to do anything this turn because I could get 2 more attack. So it'd be 5 attack. But I could do that next time. Potentially. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. So, I'm not using any items. The top card, shields down 2. So shields down, I give 2 hexes, 1, 2. And if the enemy is attacking, which they are not, so then nothing happens. And then we gain 3 attack and 4 defense and no energy. So we do our attack, which is 3, 1, 2, 3, down to 8. Yes, this is good because I have a plan. And they're performing their energy action. Block 5 can gain 2. So I go up to 5 boons. And then we clean up. So Y fatigues. These 3 go into discard. And Alien Skull doesn't happen. There are no cards we could keep. So that's the end of the round. So this advances. And we draw up to 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. Four. So we need to attack. But we're going to stun the enemy this time. So we can keep a card in our hand. So I'd quite like to keep... Well, I don't know what's on the other side of this card, so I think... I want to get some energy. I want to keep getting energy. So what about... this, yes. Lint. We will call it Lint. We're not getting much energy from that, but I think that's the best we can do. So we are going to use items. So we're going to use laser eyes. And so we spend 1 energy and we take 4 hexes off. We use them, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that does 7 damage to the boss. Cthulhu Poltron Borvut. So we're down to 3. And that's all we're going to do with items. And then we will top this up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. And one energy. And no defense. So we do 5 damage. So that's 1. And they are stunned. And they're going up to 18. And we keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's very interesting, because I might have lost this. But anyway, let's continue. So, we've done our damage. They don't do anything. That goes away. Now we can keep 1 card we haven't played. So we're going to keep this G. And Alien Skull happens. So we go up 1. And we don't advance the enemy action. And the problem is, if I have 7 or more, I lose the game. Now, the thing is, if I'd gone past that last round, then they would have removed 4, but I would have taken 15 damage. But because I defeated it then, it hasn't removed it. So this round, so at the end of the next round, it will go above 7. So that's going to be horrible. So I'd have to defeat it this round. So here we go. Here are my cards. Um, oh, shoot, shod, shod. The reason I'm thinking I want the S at the start is because it does a shields down, so it will put 4 on, 2 on here, so we can do another 7 damage. So we might be able to beat it down before this strange undulation happens. The only problem is we're getting penalty cards into our discard as well. So we could have lots of penalty cards. But I can keep 1 card out. So let's see if we can make this sewed. Oh, what if we had showed, slowed? I just want to get that energy. Game 1 and give 1. Sod. So that's 3 attack. So I could do a rocket punch this time as well, so get it up to 5. And keep that card, so I know that I have a 2 attack at least on the next one. And I would still have a rocket punch as well. Can I get this in the word? There must be a word that I can do that with, surely. Slowed. I think that's a word. Let me check. No. Spode? No, it's a name. Stowed. Stowed. Yeah, some regal feminine basement. Stowed. Okay. It is stowed. And shall we use items? Yes, we will use rocket punch. So 1, 2, 3. So we get 2 attack and 2 defense. Top card is shields down. So shields down, we put 2 hexes on them and it's not attacking, so no damage is added. And then we have 3 attack, 1 defense, and 2 energy. And then we damage. So we do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 from the rocket punch. So it goes down to 9. And that's that. And then I gain 1. Boon. Then add a penalty card to your discard pile for every boon on me. That's 6 boons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to your discard. That's crazy. So that card goes out. These all go into the discard. And we're not at 4. We can keep this G, so we will keep it. Oh. And we start again. So we draw 1, and then all these flipping penalty cards. But I think we can do this. Oh, sorry, that should have moved along. They're blocking for 5, though. Crikey. So this is it. Either we do this or we don't. Really shuffling these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So some good and some bad. If this is in your hand at the end of the turn, lose 2 energy. Well, that's all right because this will be the last turn anyway. So let's do an attack. Snag. Yeah, this is going to work out. And we're going to win, I think, guys. We're going to win. So, snag. We will use items. So we will use our laser eyes. So we spend 1 energy. We take 4 off and we do 7 damage. So they go down to 2. And then we can't use any other items. No. And then we do the top card. So that is Metal Shell. Gain 4 defense or 4 attack. So we will gain 4 attack. And then we gain our attack. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do 10 attack. And 1 energy. I'll just do it properly. And we damage the energy. And they are defeated. Woo! Guys. Just defeated. Hello everyone, this is Matt from the future editing this video. For some reason, there is no end to this video, although you do just see that I just won, book 2, and I will play book 3 in the future. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and please subscribe. If you're here and watching the end of this video, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys. Bye, bye, bye from the future. Bye.